Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you all are having a lovely evening. I'm quite excited for tonight because we still have Pokemon Go and Dark Phantasma and VMAX Climax in stock, as well as, after several months without, I'm finally working on making mystery packs again. So I only have 7 right now, but when I tell you that they are bigger and better than ever, I mean it. I'm really excited. Hopefully soon I'll have a chance to make a bunch more and, more variety. But for now we get the $5 ones back. I'm probably also going to try to bring back the pool game. We'll see how it goes having both. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Let me quickly turn my lights on. I've been forgetting about those like every night. And then I realize they're not on and I'm just like, wait a second. But yeah, I'm quite excited for tonight. Definitely got a lot of good stuff on the board. I'm very excited, especially for this one. This set has just been so much fun. And yeah, so I think those are all of our updates for today. Also, I have this random code card. I don't know if it has been used or not, but it's for Hidden Fates, so if someone wants to grab that. It was so close to the trash can. Painfully close. But it's close. Maybe one of the code cards tonight I will get in. I don't know if I got a single code card in the trash last night. Of course, we didn't really open that many English packs, but I still need to get one in the trash. I guess I did give out like a bunch of random ones, but I ripped the scan thing off of them, so they become a lot less aerodynamic. Makes it a little bit harder to make them in, but I guess at the same time that would mean it would just be like twice as cool if I can make it. Whoosh. I hit my metal chair. Alright, well, I think a great way to start us off for tonight would be a pack of Pokemon Go, if I can get the box open, that is. Let's see. There we go. Get these little side panels off, or at least try. I'm really good at making a mess of trying to remove the side panels. They feel like they should come off like super clean, but they just kind of don't. Let's see. Close enough. We got them mostly off. Alright, and then we will shuffle these. Then I will open one. I'm really excited to see what I think. So it's boxes average 1 to 2 radiants. So I'm really excited to see which one we get in this box. I mean, you cannot lose with the radiants in this set. You got the 3 base set boys, and then the Radiant Eevee. Like, it's just good stuff all around. All right, got those all mixed up. Let's see what spice I can get tonight. Here's a mysterious code. Honestly, do not know what these are for, but let's see if I can. Oh, they're so close to the trash. So I think I did the pack check wrong, but it's fine. Alright, we're starting off with a Rattata. It's Eevee! There is a Natu. Spicy energy. Yeah, see, I did do it wrong. The energy was supposed to be in this slot, but it's fine. Got Blanche. And, ooh, okay. I will most definitely take that. Got the Charizard holofoil. That's pretty spicy, not gonna lie. You know, that reminds me of something kind of funny. So today I noticed that they have some of the Pokemon Go English stuff on TCG Player now. And the first listings that got on there right at the start were just the most chaotic thing. Let me pull these up, cause honestly, It was really something. I bet it's changed since that was a few hours ago, but I thought it was pretty funny. Alright, let's see. Get the window. Oops. There we go. But yeah, so. Looks like this one's a lot lower than it was. But earlier, it was about 600 was the only listing. Looks like we're getting some that are a lot lower. Been selling at 130. Then Blastoise was also around like 500 earlier. See, that was the first listing. But it looks like it's selling at about 100. Somebody's selling one for 70. Got the Dragonite V-Star. This one's not as crazy, but 120 is the only listing left. Then, what I'm really interested to see is where, like, the base set boys regular holofoils were, because those ones were, like, the first listings were also, like, 400 to 500. Also, I absolutely love all of the little tins and, like, promo boxes, like those Pokemon Go, Poketins? I kind of love that. I love all these cute little ones. And then the mini tins are just the cutest things. I need them all, especially the Magikarp one is my favorite. But yeah, so I'm really excited about those mini tins. Alright, now we can go to the next page. More cute tins and things. And there are going to be pin collections for the Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, using the little promo ones that you can get from the Japanese promo packs. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about those. They're super cute, and I mean pins of all the base set babies. I love it. Got more of the tins and stuff. Spicy looking Mewtwo deck. I think the Mewtwo in it might be a promo. Yeah, because that's not the same as this one. It's definitely a different Mewtwo. So apparently we're going to get a regular Mewtwo V and a Mewtwo V promo. And it looks pretty spicy. I like the city background. Then yeah, like some regular stuff. Squirtle. First sell $10. Bit of an oof. Now you can get it for $2. I thought it was so random that some of them were just really expensive. Like, people were really trying hard. I also got the cute little Pikachu. This is what it was earlier too. Mewtwo V Altar, I think the first listing, yeah, this was the only listing up when I checked earlier, the $1,000 one. I was like, that was kind of funny. Someone listed it for $300, nobody's interested in buying at those prices. They're like, no. Like, I feel like it's definitely going to be an expensive card, but probably not that expensive. This like Hollow Rare Blastoise is like at $13. Wimpod, $3. Alright, who wants a $3 Wimpod? I think I pulled the Japanese one. Oh no, it wasn't Wimpod, it was the Pupitar that I got. I'm sure that one's worth a lot too. The Raining Venusaur is down to 50. We got all of our other random kind of expensive ones. Charizard. Earlier, this is the first listing, so like $400. Now it's like 30 to 50, which is still a lot for a regular holofoil. Definitely gonna drop though. But now I have the Japanese one, so that's pretty sweet. Very spicy boy. Whoops. Then it's Slowpoke. These are all the ones that mostly don't have listings. Spicy Flirt, me too. I just love the little Pikachu baby. We got like the secret rare lure module. The Pikachu! This one's another promo. I'm not 100% sure what this one's coming in, but I love it. Charmeleon, $20. Take it or leave it. Good times. Anyways, I do think we've got our first order for the night. So let me quickly refresh and see what we've got. Let's see. Maybe it will load. Just maybe. Alright, we got a Ghost from the Past for Vanguard. Let's do it and let's get some spice. I guess I should probably move my camera just a little bit. There we go. Let's see if we can get a ghost tonight. Got two to the front. Starting off with a Vampire Duke. We have the Agent of Wisdom Mercury, Box of Friends, Vampire Sorcerer, two vampire things, and to finish off, an Outburst Dragon. I just really wanted there to be a ghost in there, because it'd be so exciting if we got you one, but alas, not yet. 'Twas but an Outburst Dragon. You know, I guess it'd be like that sometimes. Alright, let me hurry and check if we've got any other orders. If not, we might just keep looking at the chaos that is the current state of the Pokemon Ghost cards on TCG Player. I feel like people just don't know for sure what to expect from the English set, so they're just like, I don't know, we'll list everything for like $30. Which I mean is a decent, you know, way to go when you have absolutely no clue. Ah, Zatu, first one at like under $10. I guess there was one that was $3, but then a bunch of things with outlistings. Got the Pokestop, $5. Honestly though, trainers do be some of the most expensive commons and uncommons, or I guess they're mostly just uncommons, but yeah. Hey, there's Pupitar. He has no price. Conkeldurr. Oh yeah, we do have the Conkeldurr alt art listing at $50, and that is it. This Mad Cards Florida, they just, I think they just listed one of almost everything. Get some more just the random little guys. Spicy Tyranitar. The Bibarel that I thought was a Smeargle initially. Oh, we've also got a Melmetal V-Deck. I think that's a different art than the regular one. Dragonite V-Star. Kind of wild in price at the moment. Eevee! It's $2. And then our final page of the set. Mostly stuff without prices, few other random things that do. The cute little Ditto. And yeah, so that is the chaos that is currently this set on TCG Player. I find it to be very entertaining. It's just complete chaos. I'm sure within the next, like, week, yeah, just over a week until the set comes out, it'll definitely probably become a lot more normal. But yeah, for now, it is very chaotic. You know, fun times. Alright, let's see real quick. I don't think there are any more orders, so we get to vibe. Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, what interesting stuff has been going on. Oh, I guess one thing is, so at work lately, since it's, you know, summertime now, kids are out of school, like, it gets a lot busier earlier in the day, which is super weird because, like, you know, typically when I would open at, you know, 2 on, like, random middle of the weekdays, so, you know, like, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, not Friday, I guess sometimes Fridays, earlier, it would always be, like, really slow. I'd maybe get, like, 1 customer, 2 tops in the first, like, hour and a half. But today, I had, like, probably 15 plus customers in the first hour. It's like, wow, it's gonna take a while to get used to. Lots of, like, kids out with their parents, or kids just out. Who knows how they got there. But, yeah, it's been a lot busier. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, one is great because I don't just, like, have to find random things to do. But I also, you know, have to do a lot more helping customers and stuff. We get tons of trade-ins because kids usually have cards they want to trade in so that they can use the trade-in money to buy more cards, which I'm like, what a mood. Cards for cards, and then cards and cards. Hey, welcome, Rishu Plays, I think it is. It's nice to have you doing the stream. Just currently vibing. I don't believe we've got any more orders. But yeah, so that has been an interesting change. I'm assuming at least that it's because it's summertime, because it was a pretty, like, sudden change in the last little bit. I bet it'll probably just continue getting busier as the summer goes on. I mean, I think last summer was when I started, like, regularly. Like, the end of the summer is when I started regularly shopping at the place that I now work. And so, you know, it's probably all the people like me that are, you know, summertime looking for places to get cards, and they're like, aha, here's a place to get cards. And so they come. And yeah, another fun thing is we've actually made like little Pokemon mystery packs at work too, and we didn't sell too many of them in the first couple weeks, but then this week, with the increase of like kids and customers that are younger, lots of mystery packs been selling. So I'm hoping that like one of these next few days my boss will like let me help make them, because I really like making mystery pack stuff. I mean, there used to be times when I would have hundreds, and I mean literally hundreds of my mystery packs on the board. Like, those are wild times. I kind of miss them. I'm hoping that mystery packs will get a little bit more popular again, but we will see. I'm hoping it will, because it's so much fun to me to do the mystery packs, and I definitely have access to a lot more spicy stuff I can use for them now. So if they go well, I can start picking up some really nice, like, alt arts and stuff for them. Tons of different secret rares. A lot of, like, vintage stuff, too. Like, we have some really nice, like, E-series holofoils at work right now. And I'm like, how sweet would those be for the mystery packs? So I really want to get some of those. So we just got to get these mystery packs selling, and then I can start putting super big spice in them. Like, E-series holos just hit different. I mean, one, they're incredibly expensive, but two, they are just beautiful and so aesthetic. I mean, some of them are just kind of dorky, but a lot of them are like absolutely stunning cards. I should pull them up, at least some of the E-series cards up, and then y'all can see just how cool they are. I'm trying to think. I think we've got like a Megania right now. Let's see, I think probably maybe Expedition? I think it might be that one. I'm fairly certain this is the one that we have. It is pretty pricey, but it's also just like super cute. And let's see what other super spicy holofoils we've got in Expedition. Oh, this is the one with the Charizard. Very spicy boy. The Mew and Mewtwo. I love the cute little Mew baby. Just so cute. Look, a little silly guy. I just love it. It's just a little adorable baby. And then let's go to Spicy Blastoise Dragonite. Man, this set was just loaded. There's no wonder that this is such an expensive set. Like, Tyranitar, Gengar. We got Typhlosion over here for Alligator. So, like, some of these aren't quite as popular. And, like, the regular Charizard. And then little Pichu! I'm obsessed with this one. I need this card. Like, it's just a cute little Pichu baby, and I love it. It's just absolutely adorable. And then, oh, we also have Ninetales, Venusaur. Look at this wheezing. I think we have like the reverse holofoil version of this one. Pretty serious looking dude, Mr. Smogmog himself. And a Butterfree. And this Ampharos is just to die for. Like, it's just a little teeny baby. I love it so much. Like, it's just so cute. I need it. I love Ampharos, and oh, there's also Raichu. I don't know how I missed that one initially. But like, all the evolution line for Ampharos, like, they've done some really cute cards. Some of the cards are pretty meh, but a lot of them, like this one, are just adorable. Hey, welcome Glee, nice to have you join. Just looking at some E-series holos at the moment because we have a few at work, and I really want to get them just for mystery packs. and also they're just really fun to look at, like, and they're the regular Mew, and, like, they're just so spicy. I always find it so interesting how, like, the older sets, they had non-holo and holofoil versions of the same cards. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of wild to me, but definitely makes for a lot more interestingness. I love this, like, Bulbasaur. He's like, no, not the sun. He looks so distraught. And then we also have, where did he go? This little Charmander. He's just chilling. Like, look at this, the little smile. He's just chilling. What a guy. I just love that. See, I guess I should zoom out a little bit now. And then on to the next page. The regular Ampharos, it's still so cute. Whoa, this Charmeleon, like I don't really know what I think of that art, but it's definitely something. I think confusing, expensive metal energy. It's definitely something. Here's our little Squirtle. We also have the claymation Squirtle. He looks like he's reaching up for a hug. I like that very much. This cute little baby. This is some like my favorite Pokemon printings. I like the ones that are really like sophisticated and fancy, and the ones that are just like little teeny silly babies. We got like this Bulbasaur. He's just napping, having the time of his life. He looks way happier than the other Bulbasaur in this set. Look at the little Ivysaur. He's vibing. And the Raichu is also just one of the little babies. Like, I love it so much. The Pokemon Nurse trainer card is actually pretty cool. I like the little Whooper. He's just looking at his tail like, what's wrong with it? It's so cute. I love Whooper. He's such a silly little Pokemon. Just good stuff. And the cool little Dragonair. Then on the next page, oh, it started us like at the bottom of the page. That doesn't make any sense. We got another little Charmander. We got this sad little Cubone. He looks like he needs a hug. It's a really weird golem. I don't know what to think of that, but I guess it exists. This little Bayleaf, though, is just a little baby. And of course I love the Magikarp. I need this Magikarp. I would take this Magikarp as a mural on my wall. Like, it's just fantastic. And then Pikachu! The little cutie is just chilling in the grass. I think I might have this one. I'm not sure, but I might. And I love it. It's just a cute baby. The foil is like $50 apparently. Nice. I wish I had a foil one. That'd be crazy. Or I guess reverse foil, probably. The little Vulpix and this Totodile, like, is just another little baby. I love it. Alright, let's see. Oh, don't know what it's doing. Alright, we'll just go to the next page. It's Dratini, just a little baby. I like the Haunter, he's just like, he looks like he's like got his hands out to play piano. I don't know. Piano playing Haunter. Oh, this is the one where this Clefable comes from. The full version of this is pretty spicy. I have one, but it's kind of technically super damaged because it's literally just been like taped. Like instead of a sleeve, somebody just like covered it in layers of tape. It's kind of messed up, but it's still a cool card. I like the little Salafi. I think it's by like a Christmas tree. Very random, but I like it. The Marill, just a silly baby. This Tauros art is something. Then we got a bunch of random stuff. This Caterpie. Like, what is even happening here? Caterpie. Everyone, it's Caterpie. I don't even know. Kinda like it just because it's so just derp, but yeah, there's that. And this cute little Larvitar, he's just sitting around. The Chansey is super cute. Then some interesting Ekans. He doesn't really look that much like Ekans, but I guess he is Ekans. This cool little fish! I didn't know that there was a quillfish in this set, but this quillfish is great. Oh, and this is a set that this quill this one reminds me of, like, ancient, like, Aztec carvings and paintings and stuff, you know? Looks like that should be on the wall of a cave. I love it. I think this is the last page of this set. Little Abra baby. Interesting. Didn't know Meowth was in here. The little Clefairy just chilling in the grass. Oddish! He's just so silly. I love it. And then I think we're almost to the end. Got a bunch of trainers. The Hoppip. This is the one that Moo Moo Milk comes from. I love Moo Moo Milk. Look at the little Cleffa just like peeking in the background. Everything about this card. I know I have at least one. I might have two. I love it. Moo Moo Milk is a fantastic card, and you cannot change my mind. It's just fantastic because it is. And then the pack. No market price. Theme deck. Electric Garden. This, like, almost CGI Vileplume on the front. There's no information about it. There's no sales data. Just one listing for $400 plus $4 shipping. So if anybody wants this, $404 on TCG Player, the Electric Garden deck with CGI Vileplume on it. Man. Like, what cracks me up about this set is, like, the art has, like, I guess there are kind of like 3 arts in this set. The spicy art, the cute little baby art, and the why is this so derpy art. And there's nothing normal in this set. Like, I don't know. It's kind of great. I see why people like this set. Alright, we'll move that back out of the way. I'm gonna check orders again. See if we've got any. Been pretty quiet so far tonight, but apparently there are 7 of y'all just vibing with me, so even if you're quiet, thank you for your presence. And that's presence is in being here. I haven't been given any presents tonight. I mean, technically somebody did give me a pack earlier while I was at work, but as for like right now, I do not have any presents. Just my presence, which is me being here and being super vibey. Yes. But no presents. Ooh, okay. So this is very random, but so all of my clothes are like very much winter clothes. Like right now, I'm wearing black long sleeves. It is summer in Utah, and summer in Utah is hot. Like 80 degrees a lot of the time. It is melty hot. And to make it even better, the AC at work broke this week. Thank goodness it continued at least somewhat working while we had 200 Yu-Gi-Oh players on Saturday. But this week it's just done. Like, it is not working. I'm very grateful that I always carry a hand fan around so I can just like fan myself. Lifesaver. But yeah, so definitely not the ideal environment for someone that literally dresses in winter clothes all the time. But see, there's 2 reasons. One, I just really like all my winter clothes. They're cute and warm and just fun. And 2, I just don't necessarily own any summer clothes currently. Like, I've got maybe a couple shirts that technically would be like summer clothes, but I don't like them. So I don't want to wear them. So instead, I just wear long sleeves and black shirts and, you know, warm pants, and I just will melt. But because that is definitely not an ideal situation, I'm working on finding some summer clothes. And see, now, I like new clothes, but I hate shopping for clothes because it is such a struggle. It takes so much time. Like, it is a process. And if I want to drive anywhere, like, if I were to just, like, go out for a day to shop for clothes, I would probably easily spend $25 in gas. $25 in gas! Just to go look at clothes. plus then the price of any clothes I bought. And clothes are kind of expensive at most places, other than like Ross and Walmart, which Ross is one of my favorite places to get clothes, but the problem with that is like only find things I like there like once every 2 to 3 months, because I'm very, very picky. But every once in a while they have something in my style and it'll fit and the prices are just mwah. And so I get something, but yeah, they don't have enough stuff for me to be supplied instantly. But so, I've been turning to Amazon to look for new clothes. And, I mean, Amazon has a lot of variety, but it does not have good prices. It's very difficult to find exactly, like, what you're looking for. Like, what do I search for to get the type of clothes that I like? I try so many just the randomest searches that are at least somewhat comparable or relatable to the type of clothes I'm looking for, and I just scroll for like an hour just hoping that maybe I will find like the little like rabbit hole to get into to find the type of stuff I want. But so I've been looking for a while today because, you know, the sooner I have clothes that are actually suitable for wearing in summer, the better. But I also keep getting a little bit sidetracked. But, like, I found some, like, legitimately cool things that I, like, really want now. Even though not all of them are necessarily things that will fit into my budget. But there are some cool things. And I want to buy them even though I don't really have the extra money to, because I'm about to spend hundreds of dollars on Double Masters in a couple weeks. And a lot of money on the English Pokemon Go set once it comes out, but yeah, so first off, I'll show y'all something I got distracted and found, and I just think these are so cute. Like, they're just like accessory fake glasses, but they're just so fun and cutesy. And I mean, I do actually wear prescription glasses most of the time. I just wear my contacts, so, but I don't know, they're just cute and fun, and now I want them for no good reason. But then I also found, so like I kind of need new shoes for summer, but like technically I don't need them because I do have things I could wear. I just, like, don't love the options that I have right now. Most of them aren't really things that I like a ton anymore. But Amazon has got so many great shoes that are just something else. The prices, though, are terrible. I do not like paying $50 to $70 for a pair of shoes. But first off, I found these ones, and I don't know, they're just cute, and they're like, their title of them is, like, Japanese princess. Like, I don't even know, but I like them. But it doesn't show very well, but it's, like, got laces on the back, which doesn't make any sense, but it's just kind of cool. So I really like those. And then I found these ones that are just cool, because I really like high heels, and I do kind of like really nice, like checkered Converse type shoes, like the high tops and stuff. I've got a couple pairs I really like, but I don't wear them because I don't like that they're flats. But this is like the perfect combination of like stylish like Converse, high top, and it's got the heel, and it's like open-toed, so perfect for summer, and I just think they're so pretty. But I don't really have $50 to spend on them. But they're so cute, and they've got like little teeny flowers on them. There's also the black version. I honestly can't decide what version I'd like better. I mean, typically black would match more with like the clothes I wear, and the white one would probably get really dirty, but they're both super cute. And then I found these, which I probably wouldn't actually wear, but I want to get them and maybe like wear them once because they're just super cute. They just have, they're butterfly. And I think it's great. So yeah, those were the shoes that I got distracted finding. But then I had to, find some actual clothes, and that has not been going very well. Like, I found a couple pairs of pants that I'm like, maybe these would be cool, maybe. and a few like shirts that I'm like, it's usable, but definitely not anything that I'm just like, yes, this is right. The shoes though, the shoes. I could easily order like 5 pairs of shoes on Amazon. Like, give me $250 and 5 minutes, and I can and will pick out and buy 5 pairs of shoes on Amazon. And of course I only have 3 right there, but I've gotten pretty good at finding the right like keywords to find the type of shoes that I like. And yeah, because somehow I found those. Of course I cannot afford them, but the idea of them is very cool, and I'm hoping that maybe I can convince my mom to get me at least one of them. The only problem with that is I think she will hate all of them. My mom and I have very, very different views in terms of like fashion and style. And my mom is, fairly understanding of me just having my complete own style. But there are some things, especially shoes, that she's just like, no, I do not like those. Like, a lot of my favorite shoes were that way. My mom was just like, no. I'm like, well, it's a good thing that this isn't your money buying these. Cha-ching. But, yeah, so she probably will not like any of those shoes. I guess maybe there's a small chance she might like the, like, heeled sneaker type ones. Just maybe. But the other ones I really doubt she would like. So I'll just have to wait until I, like, have extra money somehow. My birthday. I will just ask for money for my birthday. And then I can buy the shoes with my own money, and my mom will not be able to stop me. This is a perfect plan, except for the part where I have to wait like 5 months until it's actually my birthday. That is a little while to have to wait. Maybe I'll find another way. Maybe suddenly I will just spontaneously have more money to buy shoes with. Like, I really love shoes, but most of the winter I've worn like the same pair of shoes like 6 out of 7 days a week, just because they're my favorite ones in terms of just matching with everything. They're pretty comfortable for work, like, even when they're heels, but I really like them, so I wear like the same shoes most days. And then I have like my 2 other fun pairs of shoes that I will wear maybe like once a week, and they're super cute and fun. And then I've got tons of other shoes that I really like. I just don't have clothes that match with them right now, which brings me back to my problem where I need new clothes. But see, I could also just get shoes that kind of match things I already have. Except, honestly, most of the shoes I've looked at, I would need to, like, buy clothes specifically for them. But it technically is still a possibility. Yes, honestly, I love thrift stores and stuff. That's another thing. My mom does not like thrift stores. Hates that kind of stuff. But I will gladly go through a bunch of, like, used clothing. And, like, some of my favorite things I've found at, like, a lot of actually got for free. Just, like, in piles of clothing that, like, you could just go through and take whatever. And I've gotten so many great things, like, that way. I'm like, use clothes. Like, it's where it's at. There is so much legitimately good stuff. My main problem is that right now, I just need some clothes that are nice enough to last. Because that's the one thing with, like, thrifted and used clothes is, yes, sometimes you'll find things that are super durable and will last a long time and be great. And other times they'll last about a month. And see, like, my thing is when I really like an outfit, I will wear it all of the time, like, at least once a week, for weeks and months on end, and usually, at some point, it kind of gets ruined when you wear it that much. And so it's always hard with, like, trying to find the right balance of affordability and durability. But, like, can I see that? Yeah. And see, like, I need my clothes to be nice enough that I can, you know, like, wear them for work and stuff, and also I just always like wearing unnecessarily nice clothes. Like, I'm one of those people that doesn't like wearing, like, joggers or sweatshirts or anything like that. I always just like to have, like, a little bit classy, kind of different. I don't know. I mean, I was the kid that in ninth grade, every single day to ninth grade, I wore business casual attire. Like, none of that silly, like, normal, whatever the heck teenagers wear. No. I wore business casual. Why? Just because I liked it. And I mean, I don't really like business casual anymore. Actually, I kind of dislike it a lot. At least the stuff that I used to really love, like some of my favorite shirts that I just absolutely adored then. I'm like, you know, no offense to the younger me, but I despise most, like, business casual type stuff now. I just cannot. Like, blouses and stuff, you know, I'd always wear blouses, and now, every time I see, like, a business casual blouse, I'm just like, excuse me, I need to go throw up because I hate that. So, yeah, but I still do like dressing nice, just in a very different way than business casual. Like, the funny thing with that is, like, I've never wanted to be, like, the type of person to just, like, work in an office or have, like, a regular job like that. So, like, there would be no reason for me to ever wear business casual clothing in my life, really. Except that I just really wanted to, so I did that. Not the basketball shirts and t-shirt life. Nah, I already did that. That was a past version of me that I am completely done with. That was me in 7th grade. Junior high, my style was just, I don't even know what was happening, but 7th grade, first year of junior high, basketball shorts and t-shirts every single day, except for the, like, 5 or 6 occasions that I wore a poofy dress, like, super cute, like, circle skirt, vintagey type thing. It was either that or basketball shorts every day for all of 7th grade. It was so funny because they were so polar opposite. But yeah, that was 7th grade for me. I liked it then, but I never intend to go back. I am, no offense to people that wear basketball shorts and t-shirts every day. My mom wears basketball shirts and t-shirts most days. Honestly, pretty great, quite comfy, very versatile. I just, you know, I'm moving on from that. I'm quite content being done with the basketball shorts and t-shirts. Instead, I honestly don't even know how I would explain my style at this point. I have no clue what it is. It's just whatever it is. To put it simply, I mean, I really like wearing, like, black long sleeve undershirts with, like, a cute tank top on top of them. Like, one of my favorite shirts is just, like, this tank top with, like, this mesh fire design on it. Super cool. Sad thing, though, one of the, like, sleeves broke on it, but my mom is apparently going to sew it back together for me, so soon it'll be good to go. But yeah, so I guess that's a lot of the clothes that I really like. I'm trying to think, like, I guess my problem right now is, like, most of my closet I do not care for or wear the things in there. They're just, like, backup clothes. Or I really like styling things interestingly, but my thing is I need to have, like, pieces of the outfit to match with certain things, because I've got a lot of shirts that the reason I don't wear them is because I don't have pants that I like how they look with. And so for that reason, they just sit in my closet, and I'm like, maybe one day I will get pants that this will just vibe with. Maybe. Until then, I don't know. They'll just sit there. But yeah, that is kind of most of my closet. There's probably about 7 or 8 shirts that I wear almost every week. And then there are, like, 50 shirts that I wear never, because I don't have an outfit I like them with, so they just chill. Fortunately, most of them are like the things that I like gotten for free or for really cheap, so not like the end of the world if I don't use them. But if I just could get the right pair of pants, or like the same thing in reverse, I've got like some pants that I really like and I don't want to get rid of because I like them, but I don't have a shirt that vibes right with them, so I have like no reason to wear them until I find a shirt that will work. Hopefully one day that will happen. And then like my dresses, that's a whole nother issue altogether. I do not like wearing dresses, but as a very religious person, I go to church every Sunday, and so I need to wear a dress at least once a week every week. And I do not really like most of my dresses. There's one dress that's like casual but nice enough that it can be good for literally any occasion, and it's just really cute that I like a lot. Everything else though, like there's another one or two that I really like how they look and they're really fun to wear, but they're not for every occasion, so I can't wear them that often. And then there's just a whole bunch of dresses that I just haven't figured out how to style. I've got a lot of like formal dresses, more stuff that I've just gotten for free. My problem is I don't have reasons often enough to just casually wear formal dresses, because I've went to like 3 high school dances in my entire time in high school. And one of them was before I had all these dresses, so I just rented something. The second one, I did get to wear one of my nice dresses. And then the third one, it was around Halloween, so it was like costume themed. So I did not wear a dress, I just wore a cool costume, and that was that. So I have so many formal dresses. So like, if anybody's like throwing a ball or has like a ballroom or like some like castle, please invite me so I can wear a formal dress. Thank you very much. It's also always been one of my dreams to like have a ball gown, wear a ball gown. I just want a ball gown for some reason, though that does kind of clash with the fact that I really do not like wearing dresses anymore. But like, I feel like I can figure that out. I mean, some dresses aren't too much of a difficulty to wear, like I don't mind them that much, but most of the time I just do not like being in them, but I can still like them. But I kind of need more than just one dress that I can always use, because I do not want to wear the same dress every week. Of course, it probably doesn't really matter that much, and maybe like 2 people would notice, but I just can't. That is not who I am. Because if I'm wearing the exact same dress every time these people see me, it just doesn't get the right like vibes that I need to like have, you know? So I really need a dress. I've actually needed a new dress for like over a year now. I just will not take the time to actually pick one out. Also really hard to find one, because if you haven't caught on, I'm very, very picky about clothing. Almost as picky as I am about eating. You know, it's kind of starting to become a trend. I think I'm just a really picky person. I'm picky about so many things. Like, I wouldn't say I'm 100% like one of those people that like my way or the highway, and I only have very limited opinions. Like, I wouldn't say that's how I am, but I definitely, when it comes to things about my life that I'm in control of, I definitely am very, very picky. Pull up your magic knives with the formal dress on. Honestly, that would be something. Just show up wearing. I've got this one that I really love. It's like black, and it's got these like roses embroidered all over the front of it, and it just looks so like classy. And the way that I style it, it kind of is like one of the like the mermaid tail type dresses, so like it's kind of tight and then it flares at the bottom. So like, I don't even know, it's just so classy. I bet I have a picture of it from when I tried it on like 2 years ago. because I have not changed sizes since probably 7th grade. I have not grown, like, at all since then. So, you know, if I still had my basketball shorts, they would fit, but I don't. I think I gave them to, like, my brother before he got a lot taller than me. My little brother is now my taller younger brother. He's so tall. And he likes to like flex on me like I'm way taller than you, and I'm like, yeah, that's true. I'm 5'3". I've been 5'3" for at least 5 years now. At least. And I'm okay with that. I'm completely comfortable with my height, even though some people think that is not the case because I always wear heels. My heels do not have anything to do with my height. I assure you, but please, I mean, believe me or not, that is just simply the truth. I just like the feel of wearing heels. Does that make that much sense? No, not really, because most of the time people will be really uncomfortable wearing heels all day. But I don't know. I like the confident, like, firm feeling. Like, I don't like stilettos. Those are so hard to walk in, and if I had to run for any reason, I would definitely just die. Would not work. But I like, you know, like the thicker, like chunky heels. Those are great. They give me like good support. Definitely could run in those if need be, and I can wear them for a full like 6 or 7 hours standing up and be perfectly fine. And that's just because I like those. It's not about my height. Anyways, I was trying to find that picture of the dress. I think that's one of like the oldest photos I have on my phone right now. Let's see. No. Aha! Man, this was... Oh, so the picture's from February 2021. So this is like just over a year ago. But I've had the dress for longer than that. The picture doesn't really show it off super well. But you can see it's like got like the roses embroidered on it, and then you can see a little bit of like the... It's not like a super big like mermaid tail flare, but it's more than you can see in the picture, because like the way that my legs are makes it look small. But it's so pretty. I love it. One day I hopefully will have a chance to wear it, because it's just vibey. I really like it. So maybe one day I'll have a reason to wear that somewhere, I hope. And if not, I will just make up a reason at some point. Ooh, you know what would be a great event to wear one of my formal outfits? Would be when we have our funeral for these Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And like a couple Pokemon cards. But mostly Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Because even though it's Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess they can still have a funeral. Like the Viking ship funeral from last year. Rest in peace. That was quite the beautiful service, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I still gotta come up with what we're gonna do for the next funeral. Like, I'm trying to... I don't know the most about, you know, different, like, types of funerals from different cultures. I just know about Viking funerals, because those are kind of interesting and different. But, yeah, we gotta come up with something... Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't deserve a funeral. We'll all hate it. Yeah. But see, there's at least one Pokemon card in there, so at least the Pokemon card does deserve a funeral. Yu-Gi-Oh, not really, but I just need a reason to wear a dress and perform another cardboard funeral. Because, just, yes. But that's my problem with that, is I need to figure out what type of funeral to do. I'm like, what kind of, like, really cool funeral could we come up with for this next pile of cardboard? And you know, when I was younger, that's definitely not a question I would have thought that I would ever ask myself. But now that it is a question I am asking myself, I'm fully committed to getting a perfect answer. I don't even remember how we came up with a Viking funeral for the first one, but I did have somebody like fund it and everything. It was great. $10 at the dollar store can accomplish a lot. aka that entire boat, plus like some like fake flowers, and I don't even know what else I got, but $10 goes a long way at the dollar store. But I'm Egyptian mummy. No, that would really be something. I have to get a sarcophagus, like a mini sarcophagus, or make a mini sarcophagus. I do not know how to make a sarcophagus, but this sounds like a worthwhile. Ooh, actually, do I have any? No, not right now, but the like Pokemon mini tins, or even like one of the flat, larger tins. I could use a Pokemon tin to make the sarcophagus, and then I will learn all about like embalming and stuff. Make sure to get all the right supplies, at least what we have in our spice cabinet, and we will have an Egyptian mummy embalming funeral for the Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon cards that have unfortunately / fortunately, it's kind of not a bad thing when Yu-Gi-Oh cards are destroyed, not gonna lie, but have died. This sounds perfect. I need to write this down because I need to remember this. Thank you for this genius idea. I think this will be perfect. We got Egyptian mummy embalming card funeral. I love it. Now I just need to like get some funds put together, and this is going to be an absolutely beautiful. You know what we should do? We should do a GoFundMe for at least the one Pokemon card in there, and kind of for the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, though they're not as important, but because it is with the Pokemon cards, it will get a beautiful, beautiful mummy embalming funeral. I love this. Yes, GoFundMe. I feel like that would be perfect. We'll get some funds. We'll get like all the fancy stuff. I will get something better than just toilet paper to wrap them in. Send links in chat. I don't know for sure if bots will block it, but it's probably fine. If not, you can always just send it to me on Discord though. But 7 unique burial rituals. That sounds like fun. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking of doing at least one a year of card funerals, because why not? And I definitely am gonna need ideas for all of them, because I do not want to redo the same funerals more than once, unless the only like stipulation there is if somehow I have the means to get like an actual life-size version of like whatever we used for the funeral. Like if somebody donates an actual Viking ship and a bow and arrow that can be lit on fire in order to light the Viking ship on fire, I would most absolutely do another Viking ship cardboard funeral. No questions asked. Same with mummy or anything else that we do. If I can do it life-size, that will be the only reason that I will copy it. And potentially this could continue, like this could become like a tradition. And I'm definitely going to need to make a lot of different like funeral ideas. But I really like this mummy embalming idea. Like, it's going to be weird, but it's going to be really cool. It's going to be so great. Now I gotta like get this all together, plan a time for it. I'm like trying to figure out how I want to do like the sarcophagus tin, or if I wanted to like stay true to it, I could get like one of those Yu-Gi-Oh tins. I think the next like Yu-Gi-Oh tin type thing coming out this year is like, it might be like kind of Egyptian themed, so like that would be cool. But the thing with that is, those Yu-Gi-Oh tins are perfect for storage. Pokemon tins, the worst for storage. Only Pokemon tins that are worth using for storage are the lunchbox tins. Everything else kind of trash. But the Yu-Gi-Oh tins are the exact perfect size to fit cards in. So, I wouldn't really want to do that. Someone donates a whole pyramid to birth and mummy cards. Hey, Mr. Beast, I've got a proposition for you that I think will be worth your time. All it's going to cost you is a pyramid, a plane ticket to get me and the cards to the pyramid, and an ancient mummy sarcophagus. Let me tell you, this is going to be the event of the century, nay, the event of the millennia. So please assist me in making this full-scale Egyptian mummy embalming cardboard funeral happen. Thank you. You think he would like that idea? I feel like he likes to do random eccentric things. I feel like this is a great idea. Unless any of y'all have a pyramid, that could save me a inspiring phone call to Mr. Beast. Or we could get like multiple pyramids, and then we could bury the Pokemon cards, or I guess embalm and put the Pokemon cards in their own pyramid, and then the Yu-Gi-Oh cards can have like a smaller little side pyramid that's like the cheap knockoff pyramid, and that's just because that's all that the Yu-Gi-Oh cards deserve. I love this. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check orders. I don't think we got any, but I should check just so that I don't accidentally ignore any. Been pretty slow tonight. Don't think we'll be doing much more in terms of opening, but we are working on something very important, planning the next cardboard funeral. This is gonna be like something else. I'll make sure to like live stream it and everything. It's gonna be definitely a lot higher quality than the last funeral, because my channel has come a long way since then. I have a lot more capabilities now than just lighting a small wooden ship on fire inside of a large lid filled with water. This one will be so much better. Though I still would highly recommend checking out the video of the Viking ship funeral, just for, the vibes. Everybody who watches has to be wearing Egyptian pharaoh clothes. Yes. If you want to attend the funeral, the mummy funeral, you gotta be dressed for the occasion. Except for me, because I will just wear whatever formal outfit I want, because that is the reason we originally started this conversation, was so I'd have a reason to wear a formal outfit. Though I could just, alter it somewhat to make it more fitting. I guess I could just, add some kind of, headdress thing and a couple random details and be like, now this is definitely perfect for an Egyptian mummy embalming card funeral. I do have this one, yellow formal dress that I feel like I could definitely make into something kind of Egyptian vibes. I like this idea. We are going places with this idea. This is gonna be beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. Now we just gotta get a sponsor. Maybe I'll ask the person that sponsored the Viking funeral. I'll be like, hey, so, may I interest you in an opportunity that I think you may be interested in? Recall the Viking funeral of 2021. Remember that grand occasion that you allowed to be possible. Now imagine the 2022 rendition, but this time it's an Egyptian mummy embalming. I feel like that would be pretty convincing, not gonna lie. Honestly, what would be more worth $10 than helping fund a cardboard Egyptian mummy embalming funeral? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. other than just buying more trading cards. That's like the only thing. Gotta find some interesting Denmark rituals. Yes, of course, I will always be the queen there. Since I'm immortal, I'll never like have to like pass on my crown. I will be alive forever, so there's no reason to ever pass on the succession unless I get like really bored with it. But I don't know why I would be bored. It's kind of cool, you know, just casually reigning over Denmark. Yeah, so I will have to look into see if they've got any kind of like ancient cultural funeral rituals. Definitely worth, you know, looking into for a future card funeral. Because, I mean, eventually, you know, if these card funerals get going well enough, we could do, like, 2 or 3 a year. Right now, we're just at about, like, 1 a year. Hey, welcome, Starcar. Nice to have you join. At the moment, we're discussing having an Egyptian mummy embalming funeral for these cards here that, unfortunately, at least for the Pokemon, was unfortunate. The Yugioh, it's what it is. But, yeah, so they, need to have a funeral, and it's going to be an Egyptian mummy embalming card funeral, apparently. So it should be really fun. Just gotta, you know, what prompts the card funerals? You know, if cards must be laid to rest, we should at least let them go out with a beautiful funeral. Because they are very much not in great condition. And just throwing them away, at least like the Pokemon cards, just throwing those away would be disrespectful. So we gotta have a fancy funeral for the sake of respect. And also just because I can. Hey, well, thanks for joining for at least a few minutes. Have a good one. Hopefully I didn't just scare you away. Sometimes I wonder, like, the things people show up and I'm talking about, like, hopefully I'm not. But, I mean, I guess if I'm scaring them away, that just means that they are not ready for the level of magnificence that can be found in my stream. I'll eventually grab the Charizard. It's just waiting for you. It's chilling in my, like, I've got a little trade binder mostly for my magic cards, and the back page is my reserved page, and I've got it just chilling there for you. Along with a few other things for people that I don't know if they're ever gonna actually trade for or buy, but they said they would. So I guess I'll see what happens with those. And a card of somebody else's that somehow ended up in one of my decks. I was like, yo, this isn't mine. And I did figure out whose it was. Now I just gotta get it back to him. Because, you know, happens sometimes. Yeah, I've got quite the nice little trade binder, though. It's pretty fun. I need to add some more stuff to it, but I'm becoming, like, greedier and greedier with all my magic cards. Like, I don't want to let any of them go anymore, but I'm like, but this is part of the system. I have to be willing to part with some of them. That's how it's possible for me to buy more. Ooh, alright. We're doing another Ghost from the Past for Vanguard. Let's see what we can get for you this time. I hope it's better. I wish with my heart and soul that it is better this time. Alright, we're starting off with a Track Black, Shadow Vampire, Altergeist Failover, Master Hyperion, and it is bad. Yikes. Bit of a noof there. Go ahead and add those to your stack, though. I just... One of these times, one of these packs, we are going to get you something good. Because it's just unreasonable that we will continue to pull silly bad cards. One day we will get you a ghost. One day, somehow, some way, we'll make sure it happens. Never know when it might rise in price. Just keep hoarding. No, see, yes, that is a valid point in many cases, but the idea is, if I want to open a booster box right now, then I'm going to need to sell cards right now in order to get it. Doesn't matter if they're at the height of their price, for the sake of getting the booster box. But now I'm just really bad at selling them. Just the Winged Dragon of Ra. Man, there's not much left. And honestly, I thought that one was one of the easier ones to pull, but maybe it's not, because I guess technically I haven't pulled any. Ghost from the Past only brought sadness into my life. Ouch. That's a little bit rough, not gonna lie. My first 2 displays were brutal, but some of the ones I opened later turned out okay, and now I own 2 ghosts, one of which is the Blue Eyes, and I am quite happy with that. It's pretty great. Sell me your Blue Eyes. No. Unless you want to pay double whatever it's going for on TCG Player, but I doubt you do. So I probably will just keep it. I mean, I sold my last Ghost Rare, my Korean alternative, my Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon, and I regretted that so much, so I don't want to let another spicy Blue Eyes Ghost go. So, yeah, no. The Cyber Dragon I would consider, but the Blue Eyes, nah. That's my spicy fam. Very, very nice card. I mean, let's see, which box is it in? Oh, there he is. Look at the spice. You can't really see it well. It's so hard to look at these, like, but if you get that lighting just right, it looks so good, I promise. Oh, see, that's pretty decent. Anyone pulled anything good from Duelist of the Deep? I got a droplet. That was pretty great. Other than that, no. I don't think there's actually anything good in the set other than the droplet and the ghost. But we have not seen the ghost. Duelist from the Deep. But yeah, I got a droplet and I was like, cool. I feel complete. See, man, I also really regret, because I sold the droplet when it was at 45 and now it's at like 60, and I'm just questioning all my life choices. I don't even know, like, see, the thing is with that is I was going to sell it for like 50 at least, but the person offered me like 45, and I don't know why, but I just said yes, and I was like, why did I do that? Oh, Marincess Dive. That one's actually good too. Fish Sonar and Abyss Shark. And Marincess Spring Girl. Wow, that one has gone back up. It was like $1 and now it's like $4. Fun. So I guess there are a couple that are actually pretty decent in there. But mainly the ghost and the droplet. The ghost is such a random one though. Number 101, Silent Honor Arc. Like, who decided that needed to be a ghost? I don't know. I really do not. But, I mean, ghost rares are fun. Exciting little addition to the set. Random ghost rare. Because why not? I mean, ghost rares are super fun. So, like, I guess that's a good enough reason. I wonder how the other droplets are doing right now. Because I know they went down quite a bit with the announcement of this one, but I'm sure they've gone back up at least a little bit. Let's see. The Brothers of Legend one was at 95, dropped to 65, went up to 75, and now is at 70. So it's gone back up a little bit, and I'm sure once, you know, Duels from the Deep slowly, like, gets used up, it probably will go back up a little bit more, but I guess we'll see. That one is apparently an OG from back in the day. I mean, yeah, I definitely wouldn't say it looks bad. Just very random card, but yeah. I feel like it would have been cooler though if they did like they picked out one of the cards that was a little bit more well known. Like, what if they did a Marincess Ghost Rare? Like, I don't know, I think that would be extra cool for the set. I mean, there's a lot of Marincess support in there, and a lot of people are really excited about that. So I think that could have been super cool. Or, like, even, like, Legendary Fisherman. That's not even that good of a card, but it'd be kind of cool to see it in Ghost. I wonder what the best Legendary Fisherman is. I know there's the Lost Art promo, but let's see. Okay, yeah, I guess it is the Lost Art promo. Looks to be the best one. So yeah, you know, not the most expensive, but it's pretty decent. How much Pokemon Go do I have? Where in the world did I put it on the board? Oh, here it is. So it says 20, but I actually have 19, because I opened one earlier and forgot to take it off. But yeah, I've got 19 more packs, and I'm absolutely loving this set. It has been so much fun to open. It's just beautiful. It's, like, the art is fantastic. The random stuff it's gotten is great, and the pulls are so much fun. And then I do also have the promo pack things, that there are certain cards that you can only get from those, as well as a couple cards that you can get from those and the regular packs. Like, these ones, the Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle with these little present boxes, those only come from the promo packs. And I think in English they're going to be promos with the, like, little pin boxes. But yeah, so those ones are some of the ones that you can get out of the promo packs. You can also pull Dragonite V and V-Star. I do not remember what the other two things you can get out of the promo packs are. But I know there's something. I did a bunch of research yesterday. Let's see if I can figure it out. Let's see. Pokemon Go Japanese promo packs. So that's what I want to see. Oh, you can also pull the the Executor V and the Melmetal V. But the three little cute babies, I'd say, are the best. But, I mean, also the Dragonites. Those are kind of really spicy. I love the Dragonites that we're getting in this set. Like, they're just such fantastic cards. Very, very cute. But yeah, I think I've got, like, 8 of these left. Yeah. They're pretty cool. I remember when I first got them, I was like, I legitimately do not know what these are for. But they look like they could be fun. And apparently they are. Just a random little fun thing to go with the regular set, I guess. I think they are delightful. I mean, I think everything about this set is delightful. I have had so much fun with it. And I can't believe it's only like a week until we get the English one too. And I'm just open way too much. I'd really love to get the Japanese Radiant Eevee. But at least I know that I should be able to get it in the English promo version with the Pokemon Go. So, no. Because I did get it and used it a couple times. And then I remembered that I do not have unlimited data. And so then I stopped playing it. Because if I wanted to do anything, go anywhere, I'd have to use data, and yeah, that cost money, and I do not like spending money on games, so I deleted it. And that was the end of my Pokemon Go app adventure. That was the end of it. So yeah, no, I do not play, but I did for a short period of time before I realized that that was not a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check orders again. Alright, I'm not seeing any more yet. I've been trying to decide if I should get more Astral Radiance, because I am out, other than the packs that I have from the ETB. But those are more expensive than ones that I could get if I bought another booster box, but I don't want to just have another full booster box for that I open for myself, because if it doesn't sell on stream, I know I will be too tempted, and I cannot afford to open another Astral box because I need to buy an unnecessarily large amount of the unnecessarily expensive Double Masters 2022 set that comes out in a few weeks. because it's gonna be awesome and very expensive, but very awesome. I just, you know, gotta figure out how I'm going to afford it. I don't know. I really do not. Ooh, alright, I think we actually just got an order. So let's see what we've got. 2 Pokemon Go for Jason. Let's do it. I'm gonna get some lovely spice from these. Go snip snip. Mysterious code that I still do not know its purpose. Whoosh. Alright. Starting off with a Spinnerack. Magikarp! Got a Pidove. Steelix. Spicy Energy. And we got a Melmetal foil for the first one. Once again, I just love that it's got the Pokemon Go stamps. I don't think the English set has those, which is kind of sad, but I guess it'd be like that sometimes. Alright, there's our next mysterious code. Whoosh. That was a really bad throw, not gonna lie. Alright, let's get even more spice. We got Eradicate, Ariados, Xatu, Chansey. Got Spicy Energy, oh, it's a Pikachu! I love it so much. He's so cute with his little hat. I love it. I just absolutely adore this little Pikachu. That, I would definitely say, is a win. He's just so cute. I just want to like stare at it and just enjoy the cute little baby. Let us take a moment to just enjoy how freaking cute this little Pikachu is. Like, it's just adorable. I love it. I love it. Congrats on an amazing pull. I think we have a little stack for you right now. Yes, we do. Get those added in there. Congrats on the cute little Pikachu. I love that card. Then we will... Do I really have room for the bulk over here? Kind of. I really am running low on bulk boxes. Maybe eventually I will get more like ETBs to put stuff in, but ETBs just are not the most cost effective. Like, man, yeah. ETBs are usually a lot more expensive than like booster boxes and stuff, and I just am very cheap, so even though I need the storage boxes, I will not pay for storage boxes. That is it. The only time I get storage boxes is if I'm getting them with stuff inside them that was at a good deal, because like every once in a while I'll buy like those big like boxes, like the ones I have back here that can hold like 7,000 cards. I'll buy like 7,000 cards and they just happen to be in one of those boxes, and so I get in my box. That's how I've got my 2 most recent ones. It's also like literally the only place that I can get those boxes, because like nobody has them unless they're full. So if what I gotta do to get them is buy a bunch of cards, I can occasionally do that. I shouldn't do it too much, because I don't necessarily need to get that many more cards, but I have an addiction, so it is what it is. And I will probably just keep on, you know, buying more cards here and there and everywhere, because it's fun. We gotta love our shiny cardboard addictions, right? Just cause why not? It's you know, it just is what it is. Alright, so before I end tonight, I'm thinking I'm gonna open at least one more pack for myself. But I don't know what pack I want to open. I could do the regular Pokemon Go. I could do the cute little promo pack. See if I could get like one of the Dragonites would be really cool. Or I'd love if I got the Squirtle to go with my Charmander and Bulbasaur. Let's see, I don't care about the Meltan and Executor, but one of the Dragonites would be super cool too, especially the V-Star, because like that card is just spicy. I love it. It's great. I'm so happy with the art for the Dragonites in this set. They're just, oops. Let's see. We shall go look at the Dragonite. Let's see. Like, look, he's just so cute and happy. Here, I'll zoom in so you guys can see him, like, extra well. I love him. And then we also, of course, have the V-Star, which I also absolutely love. He's just so happy. I love it. Y'all are out here like Charizard is the guy, but in my opinion, this is so much better than Charizard V-Star. That's at least, you know, how I feel. Ooh, alright, I think we got another order. So, for good Honchkrow. Have you seen the Honchkrow alt art? I actually have one. I might be able to find it. I don't actually know for sure where it is, but I do know that I have a Honchkrow alt art, and it's beautiful. Anyways, we've got 2 more Pokemon Go for Jason. Let us see what spice these ones will contain. The Pikachu is pretty great. Maybe this time you will get a V-Star or a Charizard or a Radiant. Because the Radiants are so spicy. Yes! I got one in the trash, y'all. I did it. I feel accomplished now. We are good. We're starting with our cute little Spinarak. Could have this thing. Charmeleon. Spicy Energy. And a Moltres. At first I thought it was another Charizard. I pulled my Charizard earlier tonight. If I can pick him up. But nope, this one is a Moltres. Still a very spicy card. Kind of weird seeing a regular Moltres after all the spicy Galarian Moltres is. Honestly, I like Galarian Moltres more than regular Moltres at this point. Like, just spicy, you know? Whoops. Code card. Focus. Whoosh. That was an interesting throw. Alright. We've got Numel, Pidove, Weird Thing, Xatu, Energy, and and a full art Executor. I do not know how I feel about that, but it is a full art. We'll grab a top loader for him. He at least looks really happy. Can't see it super well, but he looks super stoked. He's very excited to be free from the confining walls of the pack. I mean, out of the way, full art is a full art. Congrats on the pull. We'll get those added into your stack. And then it looks like I need to show someone. Yes, I love when Japanese sets come with the holofoil energies because they're just, I mean, they're so pretty. I also adore that they've got, let's see, where's mine? Not in this stack, apparently. And I love that it's got the Pokemon Go stamp. Like, I think that just makes it so much more fun. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think it's great. But yes, Honchkrow. We gotta show you the Honchkrow. I'll just pull it up on the computer because I do not know for sure where mine is because all of my boxes of spicy stuff are kind of like all over the place at the moment. But this guy right here, look at him! I love him! And we got all the cute little Murkrows like on the rest of the tree. I think they're all sleeping. And then the Honchkrow. I think this card is fantastic. And of course you get the full art and the regular V, but this one's so much cooler. You should just look at all of the Honchkrows. We got Honchkrow level X. This one's just so much better. Get 2 pulls from the box. Yes, that is true. The Pokemon has made it so you can in fact get multiple pulls from both Japanese and English boxes. I've seen it from both. I mean, I've seen, man, I don't even know what the most amount of like full art / secret rares I've gotten out of boxes is, but I feel like there's probably got to be at least 1 or 2 boxes that we got like 5. How much is it? The alt art? Oh wow, it's gone down a lot. When I got it, it was like 25 or 30, but right now it's sitting, looks like about 15. Anyways, I think I see a notification for another order. Alright, we've got 1 more for Vanguard. Let's see. Hopefully this one is blessed. Be good. Do you think it's convinced? Alright, come on. Be the spice. Alright, we have a Deskbot 001, Princess Cologne, Vampire Grace. We've gotten a lot of the vampires today. Desk-being comedy, not a bad pool, and definitely not a ghost. But we'll put the desk-being comedy in a sleeve. It's better than it could be, but also worse than a ghost. We will get those in your stack one day, one of these days. You know what, I have an idea. We will just ignore that pack existing and pretend that all along this was your pack. And maybe, just maybe, this one will have a ghost in it. Because reasoning. We got Dark Contract with the Swamp King, Pendulum Area, Chimeratech Rampage Dragon, what a guy. Primathmech Leplation, and it's gotta be the ghost this time. No, it's a stupid DVD again. Well, we tried. We tried. Those will go in your stack too. What a struggle. Man, that would have been so epic. Like, imagine. That would have been so cool. Have you opened any boxes? I haven't opened any full boxes for myself, but I've opened a few packs. I'm mostly going to be getting the English set, since it's very, very limited what I can get a hold of the Japanese set, and I do know that there are a lot of people that prefer the Japanese cards, but I can get probably just about as much as I want of the English set, and so I'm going to focus on collecting that one, though I do like opening the Japanese one for the spicy energies. DDD gone. Does that mean I should snip him? I would happily do that. Then we can add him to our stack of cards that will go into the Egyptian mummy embalming card funeral. Perfect idea. Am I right? I am right. I know I'm right. Beautiful. What kind next? So it's a check mark. Like, check. It is now destroyed. Okay, into the temporary graveyard it goes. And one day, maybe one day, we will get you a ghost and not just some cringy DDD thing that we didn't want. No, nobody wants more of those. We've gotten plenty. You know what I am really tempted to get a box for myself of, though? Dark Phantasma, because one, it's an amazing set, and two, we will not be getting the English cards for Dark Phantasma for at least, I think, 2 or 3 months, and that is a lot longer to wait than like a week, because that's when the English Pokemon Go set will come out, and so I'd probably survive until then, though I would really love to pull the Eevee Radiant from Japanese, but I will have to settle probably for the English one unless I get really lucky, because I do sometimes open a couple of the Japanese packs, and I do want to try to get at least one more Japanese box, but for now we just have this one. 2 Radiant Eevees, Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur. Dang! Got like all of the spice. That's really exciting. We pulled from the first booster box of this. We got John the Blastoise Radiant, which is so spicy. I mean, we haven't gotten a Radiant from this box yet, but I'm excited to see what we get. Who knows? We could technically even pull 2 Radiants, which would be amazing. Because I've heard that it's 1 in every 15 packs. Each booster box has 20 packs, so it is possible to get 2 Radiants per box, which is a very exciting idea in my opinion. I don't know what the pull rates will be like in the English set. I feel like they'll probably be worse than that. Though I guess technically there won't be booster boxes of the English set, from what I understand. So like, I don't know. I think it's just like the collection boxes, so it'll definitely be a little bit different opening the English stuff for that way, for that reason. But I guess we'll see how that goes. And I mean, technically the Japanese set does have one more radiant than the English, so I'm guessing that it will be a lot more difficult, because I feel like Pokemon would also want the pull rates for Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard to not be like super high, but at the same time, because I mean, I just think about how many Greninja radiants, and I haven't seen that many Holuchos, but what's the other one? Whatever the other one is. We've got so many of those. And so I feel like it wouldn't make sense for like Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur to be that easily pulled, but I don't know, I guess we'll find out. The silver borders. Like, for reals though, as I've been looking at some of the English cards, after pulling the Japanese cards, I'm like, these just don't look as good. Like, looking at these cute little babies, they look so much better with like the silver gray border. But the English one has the gross yellow border, and I'm like starting to question, like, why? Why did they let the Japanese cards look so much better? They I don't know. I guess that is one reason. Oh, another reason why, honestly, like, I almost just want to open more of the Japanese set, because the cards just look so much better. But at the end of the day, I still cannot get that much of the Japanese sets. There's a few places that I can sometimes get them, but I only have one consistent person that I can get Japanese product from, but it's always usually pretty limited. Like, 2 boxes was the max that I could get, and so I was like, I will take what I can get and get my 2 boxes of Pokemon Go. So I will enjoy those. I'm gonna check orders real quick. We'll probably wrap up soon. I do be having things to do. I have so many things to do. I still gotta, find some more clothes so I can have like an idea of what I want to order, so that, they'll eventually get here and I'll have them. And then I also need to work on TCG Player. I could work on some of my resin dice that I've been making, because I have a few that are fairly close to done, but need like a couple of the last steps still. So I kind of want to do that. And then I also could like actually clean up stuff from when I was sewing last week, because I don't think I'll have time to do more sewing for a little bit. What else do I have that like I should be doing but haven't gotten done with? I mean, I did actually clean my floor in my bedroom last night, so that was great. Definitely an improvement there, because it was really bad. Lots of packs and lots of boxes just everywhere. Cards, so many cards. And I mean, there's still cards piled on all my shelves and stuff, but there aren't as many weird piles like on the floor. I mean, I don't like have piles of cards directly on the floor, but I have like piles of boxes containing cards on the floor. And it just kind of, makes it very difficult to navigate my room. But now the floor is mostly clean, which is refreshing. It'll probably last about 2 more days and then be a mess again. But for the short time that it will be nice, I will enjoy it. I mean, like, I try to keep my room fairly clean, but it just, when I have so many card packs and stuff all the time, it's hard to clean it up every day, because I would have to clean up my floor every single day if I wanted it to be consistently clean. So I just clean it like 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on the week. I mean, like, last week I was so busy for like the last half of the week, there were definitely not really much time for floor cleaning, but I somehow survived last week. I am, not gonna lie, I am a bit relieved to know that the next regionals will be somewhere else, so I do not have to run them. That will be nice. So I did like getting to get 12 hours in. I mean, that was a long time to work, 12 hours. But that was a pretty good little extra bit of money for my paycheck, because typically I typically 12 hours is, like, that's more than half of what I get most weeks. So, I was like, this is pretty solid. But, yeah, I will not necessarily mind not having to handle that. I mean, especially until we get our AC fixed, because, like, that's pretty brutal. We really do be needing to get the AC fixed. We'll probably have to, like, work out something with the landlord. It's very complicated, but hopefully we'll get the AC fixed. And until then, I will just be happy that I have my hand fan and enjoy that while everybody else just gets to suffer. Tomorrow's probably going to be rough, though, since typically Friday nights we get around between, I'd say, like 40 and 60 people, maybe a little less sometimes, but like usually it's a pretty decent amount. And that's going to be a lot of people in there with minimal to no AC, unless somehow they get it fixed before then. That would be great. Should open a pack of Pokemon Go. I mean, it is tempting. But see, my problem is I'm also super tempted to open Dark Phantasma and VMAX Climax, and I don't know how I'd choose between the three, and I'd probably end up opening a pack of all three, and then at least one more pack of one of them, because I just know that that is how it will spiral out of control when I let myself open stuff. Hey, welcome, John. How's it going? We haven't opened a ton of the Pokemon Go tonight, but I did get this pretty spicy Charizard, which I'm kind of excited about. Honestly, don't know if it really needs a top loader, but it's such a cool card that I gave it one, and it's really spicy. So yeah, that was a pretty exciting pull. That was the first pack. I shuffled the pack, so it technically wasn't the one that was on top originally, but it was the first pack we opened tonight, and it was quite exciting. Yeah. You know, it would have been a little bit cooler if it was the Radiant Charizard. Man, that would actually be crazy. If it was the Radiant Charizard, I'd be like, wow, I guess I win. But no, we have yet to reveal what the Radiant card for this box will be. I mean, technically there still could be two, and that makes me too excited. But I mean, if we like actually got two Radiants out of this box, that would be so exciting. Ooh, would you want to do a pack battle? So like, it is tempting, but I'm gonna have to decline, because if I open packs, I want to like for sure get stuff out of them, and so I don't want to risk it. Though it would be super cool if I want to get everything, but I will decline. Maybe one day when I'm not preparing to buy a Magic the Gathering set that's like $300 to $400 per booster box. But yeah, that's kind of making it difficult to do much else right now. Like, I do not know how I'm gonna get enough money for this Double Masters 2022, but I like really am excited for it. Though, honestly, I can't decide whether I hate it or love it, because they just keep announcing more and more and more and more and more, and I already thought it was too much, and then they announced more, and I was like, okay, this is way too much, and then they announced more, and then I was just like, please stop, and then they announced more, and then I was like, okay, no, they announced more, and then I was like, okay, of course they're gonna announce more, and then they did, and I was like, okay, nope, more. And so I just was like, okay then. And then while I was coming to terms with that, they also released more. There are like so many crazy reprints in this set. Like, it is ridiculous. Reprints of cards that I don't think they've ever reprinted before. Reprints of cards that have always been very expensive. Just everything and then some. It's a lot, but yeah, it's gonna be something else. I like, what's rough about it is that they're making it ridiculously expensive because they know people will want those cards, and I'm like, yo, that's pretty brutal. Like, I feel sort of taken advantage of by Wizards of the Coast. But then again, I guess that's just their job, because they got me spending thousands of dollars on cardboard, which, I mean, I do love cardboard, but, like, yeah, it's really something. Ooh, we may be doing a Pokemon Go pack battle. Alright, that'd be exciting. Let me get the music. Hopefully it will work today and not play copyrighted music, because that's really sad that it does that. Let's see, where's my free epic music? I do not know if the sound is on this computer. I don't know if y'all are hearing anything. I am not. Oh, it says y'all are. Okay, cool. Let me just fix it. Okay, I should be able to hear it. Alright, I will watch for the orders, and then this should be super exciting. I guess I should update the board now so I don't forget. Alright, looks like we've got the order for John first. Go 1, 2, 3. Or do we want to just do the first 3, or do we want to do like every other for each of you? What do y'all think? I guess maybe just 3, but I don't know. I guess it could kind of be fun to do every other. I don't know, I guess whatever y'all decide. Let's see. We're just waiting on Jason's, and then this should be very exciting. Pack battles are definitely lots of fun. Once, I survived Double Masters 2022, maybe I'll have to do some more and sponsor some more. Honestly, I really want to do something like super exciting, like a booster box battle night or something. I think it'd be super chaotic, but it'd also probably be really fun. Alright, I think... Yes! We've got our payment from Jason. There are 3 more. It's gonna be fun. Alright, let me make sure this is all set. Why is it on the actual playlist? I'm trying to make it so that it will loop, but it's... Alright, well... Stop. Shh. I at least turned autoplay off, so I guess if the music just suddenly stops, I apologize. Okay, all 6 mix up and 1 each alternating. That sounds good to me, as long as Jason's alright with that. I say that would be the extra exciting way to do it, because then it doesn't feel like your fate is set in stone. It's like exciting. If that makes sense, that not really a word. Excitinger, more exciting. It's like funner, but more weird sounding. Let's see. Oh, no, that's a TCG player order. It's going kind of weird. For like 2 or 3 days, I was only getting like a couple orders a day on TCG player, but then suddenly the last 2 days I've been up back to my regular like 10 or 11 a day, and I'm like, this is confusing, but okay. Alright. We are in agreement, so it is time to get our spicy music going. Just let me know if we need to turn it up. We'll begin by shuffling the packs. First pack will be for John, and then we'll do alternating every other to make sure that this pack battle is exciting until the very end. Alright, let's do this. John's pack first. Have our code card. Whoosh. Do our pack trick. Starting off with a Wind Pod. We have Avy Palm, War Turtle, Spark, Spicy Energy, and a Blastoise holofoil. Not a bad start for certain. One of the best of the regular holofoils for John. Now we are on to Jason's first pack. Let's see if he'll be able to compare with the Blastoise. We have our code card. Whoosh. Beginning with an absolutely beautiful Magikarp. We have Bibarel, Bulbasaur, this trainer person, a spicy energy, and Tyranitar. Not quite as exciting as the Blastoise, but not a terrible pull either. Now we will move on to John's second pack. Will it be as strong as his first? That is the question. There's our code. Whoosh. We've got a Spinarak, Onix, this trainer, Slowbro, Spicy Energy, and an Executor V. Pretty solid start with one of the base set 3 and an ultra rare for John. Will Jason's second pack be able to help make up for his weak first one? Whoosh. Beginning with an Ariados, we have Squirtle, Rattata, this thing, Spicy Energy, and Blissey. Unfortunately, this has been pretty weak so far, but there is technically still time for Jason to make up. We're on to John's third pack. This will set how difficult it's going to be for Jason to come back. Difficult, but not impossible. We have a Bulbasaur, Bidoof, Unpheasant, Charmeleon, Spicy Energy, and for John's final pull, an Articuno. So, Jason will have to find something in his pack that is better than a V and one of the base set 3 in regular foil. Will we maybe see a Radiant that might do it? An alternate art Mewtwo? It's a possibility. We're beginning with an Apom, Magikarp, Slowbro, Bidoof, Spicy Energy, and it's all down to this final card. Will it be enough to win? And it is a Slacking V. So with that, our winner is John. Congratulations, and honestly, I'm kind of impressed that exactly took, like, the music ended right there. I didn't orchestrate that. It was just the end of the song. I kind of think that was super slick, but anyway, congratulations to John with your win. Very nice Blastoise. Also get the Slacking and the Executor. Man, I really thought we were gonna get like a V-Star or something spicy in one of those packs. But alas, I mean the Blastoise is pretty neat though, not gonna lie. Alright, we will get those added into your stuff, John. I'm assuming you still want the bulk as well, so I will stick that in there also. And we'll tidy up. And let me check if we've got any other orders. I don't think I saw any, but then again I was a little bit distracted. Let's see. Alright, yeah, doesn't look like we've got any more currently. I'm gonna take a quick drink of my raspberry lemonade because my voice is tired. Oh my goodness, for reals. Like the last 9 packs, there should for sure be a V-Star and a Radiant. Technically, there could be 2 Radiants. And it's not impossible that we also get a secret rare. So like, these packs should be kind of crazy. I'm like really tempted to open one for myself, but I'll let you guys have the chance first. I actually think we did get, alright, we got 5 more for John. Says we did get another order. We will update that. see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. There definitely should be some spice. And if there isn't, these last 4 packs must just be the most insane things ever. Alright, there's our code. Whoosh! Card trick. Starting off with the barrel that I thought was a Smeargle. Camera, the little Pikachu! Pupitar, spicy energy, and a Snorlax. Every regular pull we get gets us one step closer to some insane spice. Alright, there is our code card. Whoosh! I hit the edge of the trash. It was so close to going in. Alright, we got Meltan, Onyx, Squirtle, this weird thing, Energy, and we got a Melmetal VMAX. I think that's actually our first VMAX for the box. We've only gotten Vs and regular holos plus the one full art. So, we got that now. Still should hopefully be seeing a V-Star at some point. Oh, that one landed on top of the ATV tower. Alright, we've got an Apom, Numel, Water Turtle, Pheasant, Special Energy, and oh, that's kind of spicy. Oh my goodness. Okay then, it's so shiny. Oh my goodness. I was not ready for that. I was expecting regular V-Star, but instead, we got you a secret rare Mewtwo V-Star. Holy freaking smokes. That is kind of insane. Oh my goodness. Look at the texture. That is honestly crazy. This is significantly better than what I was expecting from this pack. I mean, I guess I did get it right that I thought that there would probably be a V-Star, but just wow. Yes, I would definitely say this is good because Mewtwo is definitely kind of one of the chase guides in this set. I honestly do not know what it's worth, but a quick look on the internet might be able to tell us. Let's see, we want Rainbow Mewtwo V-Star. I don't even know if there will be that many like listings online since it do be kind of new though. I'm not actually seeing anything on eBay. It straight up is not on eBay. I mean, it's Mewtwo. You can't really go wrong with Mewtwo for the most part. And Mewtwo is one of the only alt arts that they have in this set, so obviously it's like a featured Pokemon. Let's see, I'm trying to find anything about like $50 to $60 it looks like. So yeah, that is definitely a win. Solid $50 to $60 card. And it's honestly so spicy. I love it. Amazing. And we still got 2 packs for you. So let us see what we can get. There's a code. Whoosh. We've got our cute little Bidoof, Charmander, Larvitar, Ivysaur, Spicy Energy, and a Lapras holofoil. And then pack number 5. Snip, snip. There is our code card. Whoosh. Once again, painfully close to the trash can. Alright, we got a cute little Eevee. There's a Slowpoke, Pokestop, got Steelix, Spicy Energy, and hey, we've got another V, the Melmetal. So honestly, that was, not only did we get that super big spice, but we did get a regular V and VMAX. Got the ones that go together too. So yeah, congratulations on an absolutely insane spicy Mewtwo. We still have not pulled a Radiant. There's like 4 packs left. What is this? Craziness, that's what it is. No, we have not seen any Dittos yet. Just like all of the other Pokemon. Hey, welcome, Dr. Manhattan. Things are going pretty well. Been getting some crazy stuff out of the new Pokemon Go set. Like, they did good. They legitimately did a good job with this set. Like, it is just so stacked. They did unnecessarily well on, like, making this set super duper spicy. Unfortunately, fortunately, it's not so over the top that it's just ridiculous, like the next Magic set is gonna be. But it is pretty great. Take the other 4. Cool. They're off the board now. Gonna be exciting. We should begin a spicy Radiant in here. And who knows what else. We still haven't gotten a regular V-Star, so I say there's a decent chance we might get one of those too. Alright, John, let us get you the spice. I really hope we get the Charizard Radiant. I don't know what Radiant you're hoping for the most. I guess that would be the ideal choice. Ooh, that one got in the trash. Maybe that means this is a special pack. But yeah, pulling the Charizard Radiant would be kind of amazing. Alright, we got Ariados, Natu, this thing, Lunatone, Spicy Energy, and a Venusaur. So it means we got a Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise regular holo from this box. Not going to the English. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to get a hold of much, if any more, of the Japanese one. So, you know, there won't be much of a temptation there. But I should have the English one hopefully on Wednesday. Alright, we got Kilo, Pikachu again. There's a Camerupt, Meltan, Pupitar, Spicy Energy, and another Blastoise. Well, it is definitely a spicy Radiant. Even if it is one that, you know, wait a second, that top loader is already being used. I don't know why that was with my top loaders. I'm confused, but we will go ahead and get him in a top loader that does not already have a Tiamat in it. Man, so no Zard Radiant. I mean, technically it's not impossible for there to be another Radiant in these last 2 packs, but it's, you know, not the highest either. Alright, there's our code. Whoosh. Nope, did not quite make it into the trash. We got a Squirtle, my guy Bidoof, Solrock, Ivysaur, Spicy Energy. See, I told you we were gonna pull a V-Star, and we got the absolutely stunning Dragonite V-Star that I'm low-key, like, I just love it so much. I don't really know if it's a top loader card, but it's going in a top loader because it makes me happy. Hey, but you know, the one pro to having 2 Blastoises is now you can trade the second one and not feel bad about it. And I mean, it's a pretty great card, so I'm sure you could definitely get a pretty good trade. Alright, we got a Wimpod, Numel, Tranquil, this thing that I do not know what it is, Spicy Energy, and for the final card of the box, what might this spice be? I hope it is exciting, just because we like to finish with excitement. And it is not bad, actually. Not the super spiciest ever, but we got you a Mewtwo V to go along with this spicy Rainbow Rare V-Star. I mean, honestly, 4 packs, Radiant Blastoise, Dragonite V-Star, and a Mewtwo V. I think you did pretty well. I'm just obsessed with this Dragonite. He's so beautiful. Makes me want to open some of these, because I know the Dragonite is one of the things you can get in them, so I might open one of those. I'll get those in your stack though, John. Definitely, you definitely got treated well. Oh, and this, look at these in your box too. I guess those packs really were just straight up stacked, because I got the Venusaur in the other one. But yeah, I would say this set has done you pretty well. Other than that, it would have been a little bit cooler to get one of the other Radiants. But, you know, still pretty alright, not gonna lie. I'm gonna quickly check orders, and I think I might open another promo pack, because that would be pretty exciting, not gonna lie. Alright, yeah. No more orders. So, time for another promo pack for me. Snip, snip. But honestly, I'll take anything but the two that I already have. Well, I failed. I got one of the two that I already have. I mean, honestly, it is not a bad card to have an extra of. I have two Charmanders and a Bulbasaur. They are very, very cute little babies. But not a Dragonite, alas. I will continue trying for a Dragonite. Let's see. Clean up these packs real quick. How much was what? I don't know if you're asking me or someone else, but I do not know what we are questioning the price of. But, I'm sure there is an answer somewhere. Alright, just double taking orders. I don't believe we've got more. I'll probably wrap up soon. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow, because I'll probably be out late playing Magic. Saturday, I do not know. I probably will also play Magic, unless, I mean, sometimes my group doesn't end up playing on Saturdays, so technically it is possible that I might not play, and in that case I might do stream Saturday, but yeah, tomorrow probably no, so that I can play lots of Magic, and also since I will have to work till like 10, which will not leave the most time for Magic, but hopefully I'll still have like an hour and a half to play. That's a decent amount of time. Usually when I have like an hour and a half, I get like 1 to 2 games in. It depends on how fast the game goes, but usually it's like 1. But yeah, it should be fun. I updated my mill deck a lot, and I did play it yesterday, but one of the decks I played against basically made it so I could do almost nothing. Everybody could do almost nothing. So I didn't really get to, like, test out the new aspects of my mill deck yesterday, but hopefully I'll maybe get a chance to try it out again tomorrow, because, I mean, technically I could have played it during one of the other games, but I like to kind of, like, play around with a few different decks, and then I did add some cards to my commander that I built from Baldur's Gate yesterday, so, like, you know, I kind of wanted to play that one. And I also tried to play my Big Green Boys, but I didn't really get to do much with that because somebody took a turn that was like 20 minutes long, so I just scooped and was like, I'm gonna join another pod. You can just do whatever. I'm not interested. Probably every Yugioh game. You know, that would be a little bit of an oof. Not gonna lie. Hopefully, maybe you'll at least draw one of them. See, this is realistic, subtle, positive thinking. I mean, do I plan on winning any games tomorrow? I have no idea. There are definitely nights where I win 0 games. There are other nights where I win, like, 3 games. Yesterday, I did win 2 games, I think. The first one I got second. I'm not sure the one immediately after that. I know I just scooped from the Big Green Boys one, but I did win like 2. Play a lost in the champ altar. No. Oh, that's so painful. That card is so hard to get. I'm very sorry. That sounds so sad. See, now, like, that's one of the things, like, pack battles, sometimes they're just, like, heartbreaking. Like, that card is literally, I think, the second best Pokemon card that has come out in 2022. So that is much pain. 08, and I've lost 2 little kids. That does sound just a little bit emotionally, like, just destroy. You were getting grazed of all time status with those ones. Oh, you know it. You know it. I mean, honestly, I'm very proud of myself for what I've been able to do, because most of the people I play Magic with have been playing Magic for longer than I have been alive, and I've been playing for less than 6 months. So, I feel like I definitely, should be proud of myself that I'm winning any games at all, especially that sometimes I win 2 games a night. Like, I definitely feel very accomplished. I'm like, I'm doing legitimately alright with these. And also, another thing is, so I do buy and open a lot of cards, but I do not have the same, level of funds as the people I play with, because most of the people I play with are 5 to 10 years older than me and have, real, adult jobs, so they have, actual spending money. I have to fund all of my stuff that I open by selling other cards that I've opened. So it's this balance. But they have extra spending money from their job. I do not. But, that does just go to show that I'm doing quite well with the resources and experience I have, which is not much, and is going very well. And I mean, honestly, it's so much fun. I don't even care that much about if I do terribly well, because I just, I'm vibing. Oh, no worries. I mean, I don't care that much about, links like that in the chat, There are certain things, links to, advertising type links. That kind of stuff makes me uncomfortable, because people will try to abuse that, and so I don't want to encourage that, but it's just a link to an eBay thing you guys were discussing, so that is not a problem. But yeah, so honestly quite proud of how I do in Magic. I mean, it's pretty great, and I have a pretty good variety of decks too, and the fact that I'm able to win with multiple of the decks that I have. Some decks are definitely better for winning than others, but honestly, that's one of the things that I like about Commanders so much, is that there's so many factors going into everything that honestly, games can go so many different ways, and sometimes you can win when you honestly have no idea how, because someone else did something that led to things happening that made it so that you could win. And it's good times. I love just joking around, playing around, and then building decks and all that. I'm sure you'll win a game eventually. It just takes time. I mean, when I first started playing, I never won games. With the first deck I built, I couldn't win games, but I could get second place. So I could outlast everyone else that lost, but I could not get enough going for the win. And mostly that was just because I wasn't a threat, because my deck wasn't bad. I had a lot of good cards in it. The problem is that I didn't know how to use the cards effectively, and was missing a few cards that I kind of needed to really make it so that my deck was competitive, and so nobody really had to worry about me. I was just that last threat taken out, that the weakling you take to the end just so that you can win. Like in Survivor, pick someone to take to the end with you that you will win against. So that was for the first probably month that I played, but then I started building other decks. My mill deck I've had a lot of success with. I've definitely put a lot of work into that one. I've changed it a lot of times. It is not the deck it was originally, but it's fun times. That's another thing that's so much fun with my commander decks. I can just change them all the time, and they can still have the same focus, but I can experiment with different cards to see how well they work towards that focus and what's the most fun to play with. Because even if I'm not always winning, I at least want my decks to be fun for me, as well as interesting for the people I'm playing with. That's one of the main things for me. I don't care if I lose every game. I just want to have, fun times testing out different stuff. That's one of the things I love so much about Magic, is there's so many different strategies, so many different ways you can build decks. Like, there's just so much you can do. It's fantastic. And I have that whole Pikachu. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I gotta find him. Little baby. Thank you. I just love him so much. Like, why is he such a cute little baby? Thank you. I feel like we gotta display this. Let's see. I wonder if I can, like... No, that would have been the card. I'm trying to, like... Oh, perfect. Look. Arceus will display the Pikachu. Honestly, that works really well for displaying cards. I'm too competitive to see, that's one of the things, is I'm not necessarily a very competitive person. The only competition I have is my past self. So if I can be better than I was like a week ago, we vibin'. I also just... Competition, like, if I'm trying to really get into it, it triggers my anxiety so bad that it's just not fun. Like, in school and stuff, you know, sometimes teachers would do, like, Jeopardy games or something to help, like, review a topic, and everybody loves it because it's a game. It kind of, you know, gives you a chance to, like, team up with your peers. But it would stress me out so much because I don't know, I just felt all this pressure. Like, I could, like, totally ace the test, but because it was, like, a competition set up for the practice, it just makes it so much harder. I'm like, I just do not care a ton for competition. The only competition that I kind of am more serious about and don't get, like, stressed about is probably capture the flag. Because when I took summer gym, actually me and all my siblings took summer gym at some point. Me and my older brother took it for all 3 of our years of junior high. I think my little brother took it like 1 year, and my little sister is just barely going into junior high, and she's taking it. And we have all done extremely well at capture the flag. Like, it runs in the family, I guess. But I was really proud of myself because I've never necessarily been an athletic kid. Because I don't like competition, I never really liked playing sports. But capture the flag, somehow, I just was, I don't know. We did it like, we played with flag football belts. So, you know, the ones that you have to, like, grab the flags to pull off instead of, you know, tagging people to, you know, minimize potential, like, tackling or just, like, running someone over to tag them. But I was, like, exceptionally good at getting other people's flags, as well as avoiding getting my own flag pulled. I think one thing that helped is that I'm kind of short, so, you know, it's less of, like, a reach for me to get to their flags, and they have to bend down to reach for mine. I mean, that was only the case with people that were taller than me, which were a decent amount of people, but there were also a lot of people that were closer to my height. Hey, it was great having you, Jason. Have a good one. But yeah, so, like, I just really got into it. I had so much fun with it, and, like, it was cool for me that my older brother was really good at those games as well. And, you know, being someone that never really was much of an asset in other sports, like, I wasn't bad. I've never been bad at sports, but I've never taken the time to become particularly good. I can just, you know, I can do the basics well enough to participate and not bring the team down. But I'm not by any means like the star player or the first pick. But with Capture the Flag, I was really able to excel and eventually got to the point where, like, I was one of, like, the top 5 picks for a team, and it was so exciting for me. Or, like, sometimes because they'd sometimes do, like, the schoolyard picks, each team takes turns. Other times they would just randomly, like, number us off. And sometimes one team would be way stronger than the other, and so they would take a player from the team that kept winning and move them to the other team. And sometimes that player was me, and what an ego boost. Like, I felt so powerful. And then when I would actually win with that team, it was just so exciting. So yeah, that's the one thing that I got pretty competitive about, but it was because like it just like came naturally to me. And honestly, I probably wouldn't be able to do as well as I used to then, because I do not have the stamina that I used to have, and also just I don't really have reasons to run like ever. But I love that so much. Like, I even made my own flag football belts. Like, I was too cheap to buy them from Amazon, so I just made my own. Like you do. And so that I could play with, like a youth group I was in and stuff. I got to use them a few times. It was very fun. A reasonable origin story. I mean, yes, but it's not the full story. It's just a small chapter in quite the origin story that is all of the Zellaveire lore. I really need to make more Zella lore videos, but I still only have the Queen of Denmark one right now. I don't know when I'll get the next one out. Right now I'm working on a sequel to the nacho cheese video. I'm actually working on like a series of sequels almost, but I only have stuff filmed for one, and it's not technically a sequel. It's like a teaser for the sequel to the nacho cheese video. It should be great. I just have to actually make the voiceover for it. Like, I have it edited and everything. It's been like 2 weeks and I just haven't made the voiceover. So maybe I'll do that at some point. But I keep forgetting. And then when I remember, I'm usually not somewhere where I can sit down and do a voiceover. You know? If I'm like upstairs at dinner with my family, I definitely cannot just like be like, yo, I'm a voiceover for this video. Can y'all be quiet for about 45 seconds? Like, I mean, it wouldn't be impossible. It'd just be really weird. But, yeah, so I just need to do a voiceover for that, and then that will be a thing. And then probably my next priority will be the actual sequel to the nacho cheese video. And then from there, maybe more Zella lore, or maybe there are a few other things I could do. Like, I wanted to at some point make a short about my dice making, because I've really been enjoying making dice, and I feel like I'm almost good enough to like make a video about it. Like, I've come up with some pretty decent dice. I mean, the two I just showed you technically aren't done because I still have to paint the numbers on, but I do have a handful that I did finish, and they're pretty neato, not gonna lie. Anyways, I probably should wrap up for tonight. I'm gonna quickly check orders one more time, but I think we will be calling it a night. Might be streaming on Saturday. If not, I for sure should stream on Monday. See if I can pick up anything cool for then. But yeah, I think that is all for tonight. Definitely been a very fun night. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time.